Hello and welcome back everyone to this Warcraft series. This is going to be a recast because I foolishly forgot to save audio. Yeah, not smart, but oh well. This is the shortest of the three, thankfully, so yeah, let's get to it. Nicker spawning in as the blue Night Elf player in the bottom right, and we have ZDR, the teal Orc player in the top left. So yeah. Rendering videos in a 60 FPS format is kind of making me question myself a little bit. The problem is that previously when I was rendering in 30 FPS, I was rendering in a WMV format. Now I have to do it in an MP4 or MP2 format. And yeah, if you don't know what the difference is, basically the one I used to do was like 800 megabytes for a 30-minute video. Now it's like 2.5 gigabytes for a 20-minute video. So you can see my predicament here. Long games will make it extremely difficult for me to actually upload, you know, a full series if there is a long game, and sadly enough, like, I don't see any solutions to that, so I don't know. I'll try and fix it, but yeah. Anyway, back to this game. We have a Demon Hunter versus a Blade Master once again. ZDR going for the standard start, as well as Nicker. He is going to go for this Magi camp. Nothing out of the ordinary here. The map is on Ancient Isles. We haven't seen Ancient Isles in quite some time, as far as my memory goes. I mean, we can always just act like Ancient Isles is as popular as Last Refuge, so yeah, it's not like the map has changed. It's not like any strategies have changed. It's just we haven't seen this map, at least on the channel, for a while. Blademaster probably going to sell his items and get up Circlet. He is going to go straight into some harassment here. Ogre Magi going to drop close attack +6, so always nice on the Demon Hunter, always nice on any hero, I guess. But yeah, the Blade Master seems like he is on time with that Creepjack. Nicely done for him, getting himself his first bit of experience right there. Something worth noting, we have a Hunter Soul for our Night Elf player. Nicker going for, I guess, some Huntresses. This is really unorthodox. So there is a bit of a problem with Huntresses, in my opinion. Orc units are extremely difficult to kill with Huntresses because they have such high health. As you can see here, Grunts start out with 700. They can go up to 800 with their Berserker strength. Huntresses are, I don't know, they're probably quicker to kill than them killing Grunts. So that's a bit of a problem there, which is, I guess, why a Warden would have been a better pick as a hero, but the Demon Hunter is solid in itself. We see the Huntresses here. I don't really have high expectations for this particular playstyle. There is a reason why Ancient of Wind, you know, is probably the go-to strategy. Of course, Huntresses, the Huntress opening can be a good transition into double Ancient of Laws, but I don't know, that kind of playstyle is a little weak against orcs as well. So we shall see. I mean, I'll explain it later on if we actually go into that, as tier 2 has started for Nicker. But yeah, I think the reason why it's very short is because of this actual, like, playstyle. As you can see here, it takes like 1,000,000 shots, 1,000,000 glaives for those hunters to actually deal any damage to the grunts. Of course, the only notable damage you can see is from the actual demon hunter. So yeah, not great amount of DPS output from these now 3 huntresses. So yeah, demon hunter taking quite a bit of damage, actually not even fully replenishing, as well, the Moonwells ran out of mana. Now with all the chasing and the pathing of these huntresses, maybe, just maybe they might pick up a grunt. But as you can see there, at the same time, one of those huntresses is very close to death as well, so 1-for-1 trade's probably not the best when it comes to that either. Yeah, I guess all these huntresses are accomplishing is maintaining pressure and preventing the orc player from actually harassing as easy as I guess he otherwise would be. Ancient of Lores are going to be placed down, so normally Night Elves would go their Dryads into Bears. Some go Mass Dryads, some go straight into Bears, we will see. The problem with Bears are, well, there's a unit called Kodo based in the Orc arsenal, and they can actually eat an entire bear. So like one maybe double Kodo comp can severely shut down like the Druid of Claws of Nicker, and since Druid of Claws are essentially tier 3 units, since they require master training, it's not as easy to mass them up as you would think. Keeper of the Grove actually comes out as the second hero as well. When I saw this the first time, I was actually confused. I don't know what he actually offers in this matchup. I guess he could offer pick potential with his Entangle, but he's so squishy. He's a prime target for a Blade Master, I think. Shadowhunter comes out as the second hero for ZDR. Pretty expected, since Tauren Chieftains are usually there to counteract the Mass Druids of Talon. Since we have no Ancient of Winds in this field, Shadowhunter gets picked up as a tech. So there we have it. Second Ancient of Lore is completed, and we have the first couple of Dryads out for Nicker. The Dryads are basically an upgrade over the Huntresses, but like when you compare them with Mass Druids of Talons, they don't really accomplish their feat, the feat that Dots can, as easily. So the Troll Warlord gets taken out by the Blade Master, and the Healthstone gets picked up as well. Entangle is going to force a fight here, as the Speed Scroll was used previously for ZDR to retreat, but with that forced fight, it seems like ZDR is going to commit, and he might actually pick up a Keeper of the Grove while he's at it. Good Hex on the Demon Hunter to prevent the Staff of Preservation there, and the Keeper will die at level 1. So nice pickup right there from the Orc player. Again, I like to emphasize, I have no idea what this Keeper of the Grove will accomplish. Yeah, Entangle, like, sure you can pick off a couple of units, but like that could happen where the Orc player just turns around and kills your stuff, so yeah, I think maybe Nicker should wait and actually start massing up those bears, since I really don't see how those Dryads can be a win condition for this actual matchup. I mean, I might be very ignorant this game because I just, like, this is not, I haven't seen this probably at all, or at least in a while, and as far as I remember, it doesn't usually work out too well. So the Keeper is back.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, I don't know, like, ZDR is so far ahead in terms of heroes. Level 2 Blade Master, so it's kind of matched up with a level 2 Demon Hunter, but level 3 Shadowhunter, that is probably a big deal. Demon Hunter is level 3 now. Picked up the Ankh of Reincarnation, should give that over to the Keeper. But we'll see. Maybe he's keeping on the Demon Hunter since he has the stat preservation already. But if he gets hexed again, then he's screwed no matter what. And we have a bit of a bad fight here from Nicker's side. He did lose a couple of Dryads already, and he can't kill enough Orc units to save his Night Elf units, and we have the Keeper getting taken down once again. I believe the Demon Hunter still had his Preservation Staff available. Maybe it was just too quick for his for him to react. ensnare on the Demon Hunter. He still has the Ankh of Reincarnation if he needs it. And I believe he has the Perseverance Staff if he wants it. But the Demon Hunter leaves alone his Giants. Oh, how sad. Tier 3 is done and the Master Training is in progress. We don't have any bears unfortunately, but maybe that might be the turning point. Coda Beast is started out for ZDR, and that hopefully he will show my point where Coda Beast just takes out an entire bear, and that's when the Night Elf starts to struggle.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter is severely low on health. The army supply I think is like 47ish versus 37, and Dries just keep getting picked off. That's like, you can't abolish that. And Snare is a physical ability, not an actual magical debuff, so yeah, it's pretty tricky. And Demon Hunter with low health, and like nighttime's just about to start. Those Moonwalls had no time whatsoever to regenerate their mana pool, and that is not looking good for ZDR, for Nicker, as ZDR now places down a couple of watchtowers. So almost an all-in-ish kind of play here, but with good reason, as it seems like he could just win straight up. Devour on a bear, and that is food, like 4 food supply worth of unit just out of this fight. We only have 1 bear. It could have been 2 bears that could maybe hold their own against those raiders, but yeah, just that. This was not a good composition, I don't think, to deal with this, and maybe Nicker was just a little nervous, maybe tilted from game 2, but yeah. That is going to be game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It was very quick, but then again, I would rather have a quick one than a very long one. I'll see you guys again. Take care.